And John, I'll quibble with one thing he said. He called this fancy, but I think the beauty of the Taylor rule is its simplicity here. And at least based on that calculation, rates should be coming down. Is that the right interpretation?
A little bit, but let's face it. They were up. They were as appropriate. They moved them up, and now they should be thinking about cutting it down. But I kind of like what the chairman said today, which we have a move towards that direction, but we're not moving exactly right now because they're a little worried about inflation picking up again. So I think it's about right. Can quibble a little bit about it, but I think they moved the right direction.
I thought his comment was interesting too, meaning Jay Powell's comments. I mean, he really talked about this, how, this doesn't necessarily mean we're going to mechanically adjust policy. And he really talked about this idea here that they still don't really know where that neutral rate is or should be.
Yes. Yes, that's true. That's one of the big questions. I like how the reporters and the chair both refer to the Taylor rule explicitly. So that means they're thinking about this way about doing the job, which is good, which means they don't come down really too fast, but they come down at the right pace. And I think that's what I think about the rest of the year. Let's hope inflation moves in that direction so they're able to do this.
Yeah, he described it as saying we're really in a risk management role mode, avoiding moving too quickly, too soon. How would you grade the Fed's effort on that?
I think that I was complaining about the Fed when they were 0.5% and the inflation rate was coming up towards 9%. But they got to, as we know, 5.25%, 5.5%, and that seems about right. Can quibble a little bit, but it's about right. So I think that they're right now to stay close to this area to see if inflation comes down. And it's important. Powell mentioned at least 2 or 3 times the 2% inflation target. So there didn't seem to be too much debate about that. And so they want to be sure they get it down, doesn't reverse, which would really cause a lot of trouble for the markets. I think just coming down gradually is the best way to make this happen.